stadium here in Moscow, in the northeast of the city, is full. It's been sold out for a good 10 days or so, and they are expecting, very expectant, that their side will be able to build on everything that they achieved in the summer and start their qualification campaign with a victory today. Well, Russia are pretty much at full strength for this, their first World Cup qualifier. 9 of the 11 that started the Euro 2008 semi-final against Spain are on the field today. While Dmitry Turbinski and Denis Kolodin, who missed that match through suspension, are the two who are recalled. Up front, the man Tottenham got and the man they didn't. Pavlyuchenko and Arshavin scored 5 between them in the European Championships. And Arshavin is one of 3 men in this team who won the Super Cup against Manchester United last month. A team of Wales absentees would acquit themselves well in any game, and in the face of what John Toshak has described as the worst injury list he's ever seen, the timing of Paul Parry's sudden retirement has done little to help. Carl Robinson is recalled in place of the injured Jason Kumas. He will play as one of 2 sitting midfielders in front of the same back 4 that beat Azerbaijan. Well, Gareth Bale's groin strain has responded to treatment, so he is able to take his place at left back. Sam Vokes makes his first start for his country, having scored the winner on Saturday, so Rob Earnshaw drops to the bench, but 5 of this 11 are 21 or under. Simon Davis is the most experienced man in the side. He wins his 53rd cap today. Wales clearly in their change kit of yellow and green, and only kicking from left to right in this first half. They have done it before. A goalless draw in Germany in the last qualifying campaign, a hugely creditable result. Today they face a match that probably will be every bit as difficult. They do it without several of the big hitters. It's time for a side with 3 teenagers and 5 more who are 24 or under to come of age. Forward from Kolodin, neatly worked to Pavlyuchenko. And Wayne Hennessy is very grateful to see that one via the deflection come back off the boards behind the goal. Anyukov. Still Wales doing well to keep their shape behind the ball. Arshavin, clever. Flag stayed down. Options, danger, great save Hennessy, bundled away by Morgan. Wales survive, and the deflection was Kai.
Well, once again, as you say, once that ball starts going and creating a bit of width, it's causing problems for Wales. It's a good inside little ball, good little 1-2, out to the wide player. He's had a little look up, you can't see anyone attacking, and I think it's Pavlyuchenko, great save by Hennessy, and there was Morgan to get that ball away. But once again, it's those little 1-2s, that movement in and around the back of the Wales defence, which is causing problems. But as a 5 in the midfield for Wales, they've really got to get themselves a little bit tighter, and if they're going to do anything, show them inside. But there again, with the Russians, they are very, very smart at threading that ball.
Now Gareth Bale's gone down inside the penalty area, and it's a penalty to Wales. A challenge from Semak, and it's a stonewall penalty. Gareth Bale missed. Akinfeev with the save. Morgan with enough strength on the header, almost too much strength in the end. Hennessy elected to prevent the corner. In doing so, temporarily found himself out of position. Pavlyuchenko, Zurianov, and that's a penalty as well. Zurianov brought down, and the referee's given 1 on each end in the space of 6 minutes. Rather than Pavlyuchenko trying to do what Gareth Bale failed to do just 5 minutes ago. And he can do it, but only just. A cheeky one, which Hennessy nearly got a hand to, but Russia had proven themselves more adept from 12 yards, and they lead midway through the first half. That's a better ball in, and coming in, it's a real chance that they haven't been able to take, wouldn't have counted. The referee has spotted a push inside the penalty area. Picked up a yellow card as well, and subsequently given away the penalty. The last thing that John Toshak would want was for him to negate his natural game. There's a deflection effort on deflection from Pavlyuchenko's effort, takes it narrowly wide of Hennessy's post. And the young goalkeeper was at full stretch and very grateful, but it just went wide. Davis. That's a better ball in from Gunter and a half chance. Edwards again making his run forward from midfield in support of Sam Vokes, but couldn't hit the target.
Yes, good little ball in there, just swept onto his left-hand side. Good little header by David. As you can see, that he actually brought in two of the Russian defenders. I think it's Kolodin and Ignashevich. And if he'd have just left it, I think Vokes would have been behind for a little tap-in.
In from Anyakov, a dangerous ball, and what a chance that was for Russia to take a 2-0 lead. One that Arshavin hasn't been able to take.
Well, that's disappointing. Anyakov has got so much time to go and pick out a player. And as it was, I think it was a little slip by Chris Gunter on the far side, allowing Arshavin to get a run on him. Thankfully for Wales, it went high and wide, but...
Gunter once more there, just to flick it away from Arshavin. Akifeev came a long way out. Chet Evans trying to take the ball past him and round him.
There is a substitution in Team Russia.
Bale. That's still Gareth Bale. Davis in the centre! 1-1! Magnificent equalising goal. Joe Ledley, the player that has tapped it in. And the 200 travelling Wales fans absolutely ecstatic. Made by Bale, converted by Ledley. It's one apiece.
Well, that's absolutely magnificent. As we say, Russia has been progressively going on their back foot, but Gareth Bale, he receives the ball, he just flicks the ball in between two Russian defenders, puts that ball into the corridor of uncertainty behind the two centre-halves, and there was Joe Ledley, 5 yards out, on his favoured foot. Thanks very much. Wales are back in the game, and I'll tell you what, it is duly deserved with the amount of effort they put into that second half.
Pavel Pogrebniak missed Euro 2008 because of a foot injury. It has been a bit of a talisman for Hiddink. He scored 9 minutes into his debut in Hiddink's first game in charge. He's got 4 goals in 9 internationals prior to coming on here. Arshavin working that left flank more now, taking on Gunter. Arshavin's ball in. What a save from Hennessy! Pogrebniak scores! The resistance, possibly futile after all. Pavel Pogrebniak off the bench to put Russia back into the lead after a wonderful save from Wayne Hennessy, but he was powerless to do anything about the follow-up. And Russia back ahead with 10 minutes to go.
Well, that's so disappointing on the Welsh part. They had an opportunity to put the ball into their last third, but as you see, Arshavin, he's having so much time to run at Chris Gunter. It's a great save by Wayne Hennessy from Zirianov. Ball's come out to Pogrebniak, and he's just smashed the ball as hard as he could, and it's 2-1 to Russia.
Ultimately, in the Locomotive Stadium, Wales just ran out of steam, but it was a close-run thing, an impressive performance, particularly in the second half. And when you put it in the context of what Russia have achieved over the last 12 months and over the last 3 years under Gus Hiddink, the fact that they haven't lost the qualifier on home soil for 10 years, and the fact that Wales had a crippling injury list coming into this game, this is a performance which the men in yellow and green can be proud. The full-time score, Russia 2, Wales 1.